Yo, in AP Stats class, Mr. Ng takes the lead, teaching us numbers, making math succeed, standard deviations, probabilities. Mr. Ng's lesson, man, he's quite the fix.
Okay, so yesterday you took the orange and the yellow. You have two signs. You have the letter sign, which is all the variables, and over here, this is when you use your dice roll. So your letters, you're just using the variable x. You have put it in for volume and height. You divide it. You can use synthetic or long. You get an answer. Everyone say answer. That's your quotient. So we talked about how do you go from the quotient to these binomials. You have to, let's say the F1 on count three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You got a factor. That's, some students are like, is that your exponent, Mr. Ring? I say, yes, that is. Then one of these will be your length and your width. So you'll have the yellow, blue, and green. Then yours should say something like this: x plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3. Then you can use your what? Dice. Your x is what number you rolled. So, if I find a dice, anyone see a dice over there? On your desk, someone? Anyways, whatever your dice roll is, maybe you roll it and it's a 5, then you put in for every x value of 5. That'll help you find the volume. Okay? So, that's how you find the volume. How do you find the surface area? I drew a picture, and your Math 2 teacher or class last year will be super helpful. This is my rectangular prism. You have two that are the same, and then you have other faces that are the same. So if you deconstruct the box, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. They're exactly the same, and you have two that are the same. So you have 6 faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, to find the area, or the surface areas, you just have to find the area of each of these 6 faces and add them up together. Okay? 2 of them will be the same. So hopefully this visual will help you about that. D, if every square inch costs, you roll a dice, let's say 90 cents, find the cost of making the box. Well, whatever number I get, I can just multiply by the cost. So if I say have 100 square inches, what's a square inch? That's 1, that's 1. So how many of these little boxes? Well, you can just multiply, because you already have the surface area. Day 3, number 8. Make a real prototype of your box. You can use any materials you like. So, after you substitute the numbers, let's just make something up. Your volume is 7, 8, 9. Okay? You create your box. So some students were like, we're going to make it out of candy. So I recommended, hey, think about Christmas. How about making it out of like a gingerbread cookie box? Or just use graham crackers and glue them together. Right? That's making a box with these dimensions. You can also cut the cardboard, and I'm going to show you guys. I have to zoom out. Number 9, provide all of your answers and work on the box that you made in the fall. So, here's the box. I can tell that they glued this box together. So they actually cut the dimensions. This is not just like a regular box. So they actually created it by just cutting it. I'm going to guess their numbers. If I find my ruler, let's double check. 7, 8, 4. 7, 8, 4. So you can find it. So we have some factoring on there. 7, 8, and 4. You see that? Now, this box is kind of boring, but they have some kind of patterns on there. I would have loved to have more zip on it, like more of your theme on it. Okay? Let's look at a box that doesn't have a theme. Maybe it is duct tape, right? Showing the math. So you're not taking your paper and cutting on here. Later today, you can use the whiteboard or poster paper back there so you have a nice final product, right? Just like English, you make a rough draft. They're showing all of their work, okay? Day number 4. Complete a capstone reflection. Okay, let's draw a picture. This is me. Mr. Ng, and this is Mrs. Ng. Happily ever after. Okay, so we each have a capstone, our own capstone. Capstone, CS. That's mine, that's hers. Okay, let's color code it. This is mine. That doesn't work. Try that again. Mine is green. Hers is purple. Pay attention. But each of us are going to turn in the same video. Green video, green video. So we worked on that together. We're both in it. So you're turning in 2 items. A capstone that's individual. I'll be putting that on eCadence. And then a video that's the same one. Okay, so pretend you're actually presenting in class. Convince me that you're not using artificial intelligence. Convince me it's you explaining it. Right? This is another alternative assessment. Instead of you presenting in class or giving you another paper or pencil test, you get to show me by making a box.
Mathematics includes the study of quantity, structure, space, and change. Math can be so complex it could be considered strange. So strange equations could be rearranged. Don't even get me started on fractions. To multiply them is going to take a lot of action. But math can be simple. All it takes is practice. Your brain is like a muscle. Make sure it's active.